There are a few amendments that some of the stuff we get into politically, and I understand that, and I think you all understand that. But one thing that I do think that we all agree on that serve on this committee is how important the people that are out there fighting, the war fighters, all of those that are putting their lives on the line are to each of us, every one of us. And I think if we had the opportunity, every one of us would vote to fund this. And I understand that we don't have the money within our committee, and we have limited dollars, to spend. If we had different rules and different ways to debate and cover this subject, I think we would all probably be able to find the money. Maybe not in our committee, but I think we would be able to find the money. And I know I had problems with the stimulus plan. We serve on the education committee together, and I thought that a whole lot of money was spent in education, that probably some of that should have gone here. And it went into other committees, and I thought some of that should have gone here. Out of $800 billion, we couldn't find enough to help people that have lost legs, that have lost arms, that have, you all know what all the problems are. But I understand the rules that we're working under, and I appreciate the chairman giving us some leeway on this to bring up something that I think, frankly, if we could, all of us on this committee would solve it, and we could solve it very quickly. I don't know how we're doing that, given the framework that we're in. And one of the problems that we have is political. We all get caught in that. There's no question on that. But it would be nice if at some point, I remember the day after 9/11, where we stood on the steps out there, and we were all Americans. And that lasted for about a week, where we all pulled together. And every single one of us voted to provide the money for the people, for the servicemen, for the people in New York, for the people of the Pentagon, for the people in Pennsylvania. And I kind of kid about it when I go home and say, yeah, for a week we were all pulling together, but we were able to get over that. It's unfortunate that we were able to get over that, because as long as we're fighting two wars and many other potential hotspots around the world, I wish some way that we could all, as one united committee standing up for the armed forces, pull together to help them in special times like this, special things that we called. Jim just reminded me of how we shut him down when he was in the minority, and we're getting shut down in the minority. But like I say, I wish there was a way that we could all do it, because I know in your hearts every one of you would do this for these veterans.